I'm so not ready.
Hey everybody, how are you doing today? I am glad to be back with my daily reflection, or mostly daily reflection. I know I've skipped a couple days, but life gets in the way. So today I'm going to be talking about my day, but I also have a special guest, my wife, who is a first-year physical education teacher, and she's going to talk a little bit about her day as well. So to give her a little time to think, I will be talking about my day first, and then maybe to help her out a little bit, I can give her a question or two about how things are going. So, my day today was a bowling extravaganza. So, all my periods were bowling today, and two of my periods, it was their first day to actually have the balls in their hands and setting up the pins and everything like that. We gave them a rotation order, so they would bowl, then they would become a pin setter, then they would become a ball returner, then they would be the scorekeeper, and then they would just keep rotating through those positions throughout the period. And they got the rotation down pretty well. They understood scoring pretty well. There was a few little mix-ups here and there. Since they had just learned it yesterday, I expected that. And bowl, as far as the actual bowling part went, I just told them to go bowl. I did not give them any hints or tips. I just wanted to kind of see what they already knew. And as I was watching, I noticed that some of those students were putting their fingers, the wrong fingers, in the hole. So they would put the first two fingers instead of the middle two fingers. And then also, they weren't using any type of approach. They would just put 1 foot forward and fling the ball down the alley. And so now I know that I need to teach them how to hold the ball correctly. I want to teach them the 4-step approach and possibly the 5-step approach as well. Overall, it was a pretty good day with those classes. They had a good time bowling. They figured out it was a lot harder than what they had thought it was going to be. And yeah, and then that other class that's already been bowling for a week, my second period class, the one I share with a colleague, they did pretty well. Their approaches were pretty good. They're a week ahead of everyone else, and they were handling everything pretty well. They kind of forgot the scoring system over the last week because we had a fitness week. But after we refreshed them yesterday and then they got to practice again today, it went pretty well. So, what unit are you in, Shannon?
We're actually starting swimming, and so today was actually the first day.
So, all your classes are swimming, or just one class or two classes?
There's one other PE teacher and myself, and we've decided to combine our classes since all the freshmen got to go swimming the first semester. Not everyone was interested in doing that again, and the pool is off-site. So we decided to ask for volunteers as to who wanted to go swimming for 3 of our classes, and then the other 3, everybody's going swimming, and it has to do with numbers and conference periods and different things like that.
So, how did your first day of swimming go? You can talk about each class individually or both classes combined, because today you just had 2 of your 2 classes, right?
2 classes only. It was a little rough. Today was a day of you need to be flexible, because we were getting ready, and today actually both teachers and both classes, everybody was supposed to go swimming. First class, we found out a third of his class did not bring their swimsuits for the very first day, and a third of my class did not bring their swimsuits for the very first day. And so we felt that that was a major problem, and we did not want to be taking a group of about 24 students on a bus field trip to a different location when they would not be participating. So at the very last second, we decided that he was going to stay back with the individuals who did not dress out, and I went ahead and took that class to the pool. Then second period, pretty much the same thing happened again. A third of the students did not bring their swimsuits. So for that class, I stayed back and took care of the students that did not dress, and he took the other group to the pool.
Why do you think the students didn't bring their swimsuits to be able to participate?
Well, we're here in California, and normally it's nice and sunny, and today was a chilly day. And I really think a lot of them, even though the pool is heated, did not like the idea of the cold water getting out of the water and being cold. And I really think that was the majority of them. There was a few that actually had real excuses, and that's a different situation. But I would say over 50%, it was the weather.
We're kind of finicky here in California, aren't we?
Oh, we can't handle the cold.
You know, I have the same problem whenever I go to do my swim units, and I have a pool on campus. And if it's a chillier day, I have the same problem. I have students who don't want to swim just because it's a little chilly outside, even though the pool water is really warm. So, hopefully you liked our conversation today, and you kind of learned what we were doing in our classes. Hopefully we can get better at reflecting and really thinking about our classes, and maybe even coming up with some solutions on how we can negate the bad behavior, or get the students motivated to bring everything that they're supposed to bring so they can participate fully in class. Because we don't want this to be a reflection gripe session, which they can turn into. Trust me, I like to gripe. But it's a great time to think about what we did right, what we think we did wrong, and what can we do to improve not only ourselves, but the students as well. All right. Thanks for joining me today, Shannon, and hopefully we can make this a regular appearance.
Oh my. Bye.
Want to push stop?
Sure.